Greetings and salutations to all you folks out there. I have a 3 versus 3 for you today. It is on the plateau, the small version. This is a 3 versus 3. As I just said, I am repeating myself redundantly. I do like the 3 versus 3 version of this map better than the 4 versus 4. I've watched a couple of games on it, and it seems to me that the mass extractor layout is a little bit more conducive to a good start. And also just the size and general proportions and how you can get in and out of different areas just works a little better than the 4 versus 4. I get frustrated on the larger version of this map. Now, that being said, this is a map that encourages expansion and aggression and raiding. As you can see, there are 5 mass extractors in the base and then a couple more right here close by. You can get no more than 7. And then you have to expand to get the rest. So if you don't expand, if you try to turtle, you will lose due to eco disadvantage. That's just the way it works, and I love it. It is one of the great things about this game is when it gets action-packed and speedy, and it's just great. All right, gonna go ahead and introduce the teams here before I start rambling too much, and then we'll go ahead and jump straight into the game. On the northern team, we have Grey Noise Reborn going Seraphim, Sir Thomas going UEF, and the Smiling Assassin going an appropriate Cybran. He will jovially guffaw as he stabs you multiple times in the spine, and then run away tee-hee-heeing as he leaves a fire beetle to incinerate your corpse. On the southern side, we have Vakisis going UEF, Valencerma going Cybran, and another Cybran, Isogen as Cybran as well. And we've got lots of land factories. We've got second air going up for Vakisis, first air for Grey Noise Reborn, and it looks like he is building a bomber. I think that's a bomber. I'm not familiar with how the Seraphim bomber looks. Everything Seraphim has is asymmetrical, so it's kind of hard to tell. Of course, I could just click on the factory and swap. Nope, that's an interceptor. And we've got more land going down for the other two guys. So this is a land player's game to begin with. Maybe we will see an early bomber. Who really knows? Ah, that's a bomber. Don't know why I had such a mental blank there on what that unit was. Perhaps I should have some caffeine. I don't know. Not had any caffeine today. I'm on a roll trying to stay away from it, and I would like to keep that roll going. All right, engineer and a unit kill. That was a good bomb, and moving towards the back, that's going to be 2 more engineers. 1 attempted bomb and then a fail. So that's 4 units total. Definitely worth the mass. Beautiful run by these early mech marines. I love that. Going to kill off a scout, an engineer, and another scout before they die. I guess that was worth the mass. But it's always funny to see that kind of thing happen. And a run by for Isogen. He is going to try to get his Mantis around the outside corner to wreak some havoc on the back end. But unfortunately, there is going to be an ACU in his way. Drat. And he is going to retreat. And the Lonely Mantis is working his way around the outside. Where he will end up, no one knows. But he is going to shoot for traversing the entire length of the map. Maybe he'll end up at the back corner. All right. Sir Thomas needs to watch himself. There's an awful lot of Mantis nearby, and he could easily get his ACU swarmed. Luckily, Isogen is pulling back, and so, yes, he will be fine. Grey Noise Reborn was pushing some units down to help him out, and we have a Jester. There are gunships on the field. Isogen is going to harass his opponent with those annoying, healthy Jesters. He's got a single Tech 1 anti-air here, plinking diligently away at that Jester, but unfortunately for him, Jesters just have a ton of health, so that thing is going to survive to kill, and nope, did not kill the engineer. I spoke too soon. Nice little raid here with these Mantis that came in from the Smiling Assassin. And his Assassin Mantis back here. We have an anti-air Mantis. A rare breed, those. He is going to run around here through the back. And we've got a run by from Grey Noise Reborn. Beautifully done, and picking up a bunch of tanks to try to move those around to the south to get in a stealthy drop. Shooting a Land Scout in earlier, and this provides a nice little distraction down here, although he's drawing those units a little too far to the south. He is waiting to drop. I do believe that is a wise decision on his part. Isogen looks very alone up here. There are a lot of units and 2 ACUs right next to him. Gonna have to keep an eye on that. And the Hero Mantis is going to take out a Mass Extractor, I think. Yes, he is. Well done, little guy. And the other tanks are going to move up, and this is what I was worried about. We have a group of about a dozen tanks from Grey Noise Reborn, Sir Thomas, with the gun upgrade, pounding down on Isogen, and that is going to be the end of him. The highest rated player is out of the game. Teamwork for the win. And Surma is going to be pulling back just a little bit. You do not want to expose your ACU when you've just lost a teammate. Everyone pause for the wonder of the yawn. Alright, Grey Noise Reborn needs to push his units. It's a little late now. Vikisis is doing a good job of closing off the gap, so he is not in any immediate danger. He does have enough units to deny a push down there. Valansuma is going to start laying down some fire with that gun comm. Rack up those vet. He's almost to another vet. No, he's on... Yes, he already has one vet. 20 kills is one vet. We've got a drop here. Tech 2 land is on the field for Valansuma. That is a good thing to see. He is using up the reclaim to get that Tech 2 online and start building. He's got a Tech 2 power generator almost completed, but he needs to be careful because there are a lot of units headed his way. So if he does not fortify his base, these power generators are going to die, and that would be a terribly sad thing to watch. And units flowing in. Oh my, that is terrible. Such a terrible thing to see. The Viper spam does basically nothing against land spam, unless of course your unit is intelligent enough to leave all of his standing in one spot. Tech 2 point defense coming online just in time, and that is going to save those Tech 2 power generators. The transport gets shot down. Still not in control of the air, but they do have the bases cleaned out. They're getting the reclaim. That was a whole bunch of mass dumped down here with that land attack, and they're starting to spread back out. So these two guys are definitely still in the game. I would not count them out by any means. The northern team is not doing that great a job of speedily getting their mass extractors under control. There are engineers. No, that is actually a southern engineer that's queued up to do that. Jester's just kind of patrolling overhead right here. Not sure what they're supposed to be doing, but if they wish to fly there, there are no rules against it. Grey Noise Reborn needs to be careful about where he places his comm. There is a loyalist on the field. That means there is Tech 3 hives going up, production coming online for Valansuma in a big way, but bricks would be a dangerous thing at the moment. Grey Noise does have the gun upgrade, so technically he would be able to overcharge them all, but he's not looking very healthy at the moment, and he's on a downward trend. Did get his ACU out, so he is not going to die, at least for the moment. But we're getting a dangerous number of loyalists out here. Overcharges will only do you so much good if your opponent is good at microwaving and keeping them away from each other. And most of that Tech 1 spam has been taken care of. Now the Tech 2 is going to cause a little bit more of an issue. Mantis just barely edging around the end of that wall. Those two Mantis are going to go ahead and kill a mass extractor. That is fantastic. The smiling assassin is, I'm sure, laughing back in his base as his minions do their work. Unfortunately, the minions have been caught, so now they are going to go down. Pillar, yes. Tech 2 on the field for Vikisis as well. It has been for quite some time. I am late to the party on that observation, but part of me is a little bit floaty right now. Need to be careful that I don't ramble on too much or miss much. Lots of transports for Gray Noise. He is not currently using them. I think air... well, no, this pile of interceptors up here. The north potentially has air control if they chose to engage with everything that they had. But all of those transports are just going to sit. And units moving around to the south. For the southern team, they have done a very good job of getting back on their feet. And here comes the Monkey Lord. It is pushing 23 minutes now, so it is not a surprise to see a T4. These guys are going to have to do some rigorous preparing. I would definitely make sure that both commanders have gun upgrade, get 2 or 3 or 4 shields online. They only have 1, and then I would stand my ground and overcharge it to death with my teammate. That would be the best possible way to deal with that Monkey Lord. Alternately, if you have a Monkey Lord and you know that your opponents probably have gun upgrade, you do not want to directly attack a fire base with 2 commanders in it, because you will more than likely lose your Monkey Lord unless your opponents are complete idiots. And I think that this game has shown that they are not complete idiots. Got engineers dropping down right in the middle of all this to steal that reclaim. That is fantastic. Those engineers paid for themselves in the first couple of Tech 2 units they reclaimed, and everything from here on out is a gain. They're even reclaiming the enemy engineers for mass. That is great. Friggin' hilarious. And the Monkey Lord is done. It's going to start its northern trek. Got the accompaniment of flak pillars and shields. Brilliant. Ooh. Smiling Assassin is kind of alone and only has a half-built Monkey Lord. He had better run. He is running. That was a wise choice of targets for Valensuma. Surma. I keep wanting to say Valensuma. You should take the R out of his name, because it's a whole lot more fun to say without it. There I go again, dictating what people should call themselves. Monkey Lord is going to wreck the base. There are 4 Percivals online that are going to come forward and try to hit that Monkey Lord, but unfortunately 4 is not enough, and therefore they are going to provide veterancy to the Monkey Lord, which is only going to grow stronger and run around behind to kill off all kinds of things in this base. That is a Tech 4 rampaging through your base, and that is something that you definitely do not want to see. A spider bot trampling all of your pretty buildings. No, I don't want to die. Oh, that's great. Smiling Assassin is going to move in for the overcharge. Overcharging again. Here comes the laser. He's going to deal as much damage as he can. Down to 28,000 health. An overcharge from each of these guys, and that would be it for that monkey. I cannot see the ACUs. I think that was another ACU nuke. I can't see. It's too bright. The sun has risen. Ah, my eyes. Okay. Everyone is dead. Sir Thomas commenting that he lost his last power storage, so he could not overcharge. His teammate went down. Basically, the Monkey Lord won the game. That was a great game by both teams. Excellent early aggression from the north. Very good map control. And then the recovery by the southern team was epic. Way to get those timely point defense laid down, your units out to snag all of the reclaim and convert it into a very handy T4 with which to kill all 3 enemy ACUs. There you have it, folks. That is that game and the end of this cast. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you join me next time. See ya.